And now, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, we're going to be beginning our interview process of getting to know our hosts of the CHLI 101.7 Toon Talk Show. And as said, our first guest is coming up right now. He has been a music recording artist for the last 6 years and has also been providing people with information and strategies about autism and how to effectively provide support and build relationships since March of 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Matthew Krastel.
Hey there.
So, Matthew, tell me, what instruments do you play?
Well, basically, it's pretty interesting. When I was really, really young, it would have been about 10 years ago or so, I used to play the piano. It's only been about a year, though, because my music teacher I had for piano moved to Victoria a year later. So we stopped playing piano. Well, I stopped playing piano. And then around the end of 2006 or so, I started to learn guitar. And then I got to meet up with my guitar teacher I still have right now, Paul Simolini. He's probably the best guitar teacher I've had. And I've been playing guitar for roughly around 9 years now.
Oh, okay. That's cool. And so you started recording your music about 6 years ago?
It was about 6 years ago, yeah.
Okay, what made you decide to do that?
Well, actually, it wasn't really my own idea. It was actually Paul's idea. Because he had this laptop since about 2009. And then he had this recording software, and he made me try it, and he had all this audio set up, and I just recorded some random songs, and then I had about 14 tracks for my very first CD album, and it was released in January 2010. And cool. then I started burning all these CDs and giving them all to people, because I was in grade 6 when this happened. So by the time when that happened, that's how things were really coming around.
And you've been playing music on your YouTube channel.
Yes. Well, I haven't done it since the beginning, but I've been posting on YouTube back in 2013.
Okay. And what's your YouTube channel's name?
Just search up Matthew Krastel on YouTube, and you see like lots of instruction videos and music.
Okay. And when you started to record your own music and shared it with the public, did you notice that your friends or your acquaintances began to think of you differently or treat you differently?
Well, I remember when I was really young, I was people thought I was pretty crazy, not just because of how much autism disorders I have, but once I shared all these music to pretty much everybody I know, I think people just started to behave with me a lot more, and they're like, "Man, you're so good," or something like that. It's just comments like that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And now, actually, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be listening to one of Matthew's songs that he's going to be performing for us. We're going to be listening to The Best Sandcastle. So this is The Best Sandcastle being performed to you by Matthew Krastel.
We got a bucket and shovels and a job to do. We're gonna build the best sandcastle. We got the sand and the sun and the water too. We're gonna build the best sandcastle. Oh, what fun for me and you. We're the team to see it through. Oh, watch us build and watch us sing. We're gonna build the best sandcastle. We're gonna work all day to make it big. Gonna be the best sandcastle. It's got a river all around and a secret door, a fancy turret and so much more. Gonna be the best, gonna be the best, gonna be the best sandcastle. I'm with my friends having so much fun. Gonna be the best sandcastle. We'll fly our flag in the setting sun. Gonna be the best sandcastle. Now it's time to fill the river. Then I'm gonna launch my boat. Oh, watch us build and watch us sing. Gonna be the best sandcastle. We'll work all day to make it big. Gonna be the best sandcastle. Gonna be the best sandcastle. Gonna be the best sandcastle.
And that was The Best Sandcastle. That was both performed and written by Matthew Krastel. Very good. So, what genre would you say that was a part of?
I would say that's more country.
And is that your preferred genre of music?
Well, I play mostly country, and actually a mix of country / rock. So country rock too, but mostly country, yes.
Okay. Okay, and so you wrote that song, and are all the songs that you've been putting on your CD written by you?
Not every single song, but I've only written actually 2 songs over the last 2 years. But I'm still starting to write more songs, but I haven't got to them yet.
Okay, cool. Very cool. So, if I could be frank for a second, I know you have autism. You've been open about that, and you've said that you've liked to you've used some of the information you've had to give people good tips and advice. How have you gained so much information about it, and what makes you feel you are qualified to discuss these sort of topics?
Well, the thing is, Nate, when I was really, really young, I would have been about, I'd say grade one. When I was starting when I was in grade 1, I used to had all these 3 adults that worked with people with autism as well. They worked with me every week, and we did all these programs, which I did, and I learned lots about idioms, which are pretty much expression words that relate to some words that what people would always say. And also I've learned a lot about like predictions of what would happen next to whatever is happening around Nanaimo. And also I've learned lots of things of how to be respectful when I was younger, but it didn't happen to me when I was younger. But now, since I changed actually in March of this year, somewhere near the end of February, I changed. And that was actually my own idea to change it. I didn't have any like counselor or anything make me like force me to change it. I was thinking in my sleep one night, remembering of how bad I was in elementary, because I was pretty crazy in elementary school. And then once I got to around this type of age, I just wanted to change, and I was so emotional, and I just wanted to I just made an apology, and then everything completely changed. And then I was able to teach this to so many people and giving people lots of advice, and then pretty much my audience started to grow. It was just so awesome that totally happened, and I still know lots of great advice about it.
Well, that's very interesting. So, Matthew, what can you tell me? What exactly are your goals for the future?
Well, my goals is for right now, I'm in grade 12, so I have like till June to finish high school. But my goal for till then is once I graduate, I'm gonna try to work full time, hopefully at an electronics department, and get paid quite a wage of money. It doesn't really matter how much about the money. It's just if I get a good working position at for a full-time working job, then that's pretty much what my goal is. And then hopefully I can move out of the house by hopefully 2018 or so.
Okay. And what are your plans from there? Like, are you planning on pursuing your music career?
Well, I'm still going to try to record more music, absolutely. And also trying to do more live performances out more in the public, like in, let's say, the waterfront, for instance, or anything like that. But that part I don't really know much about, but I'm praying to God that I could be able to do more performances more in the public, like in public places and public events.
Excellent. That sounds like you have a bright future in front of you, Matthew.
Yeah, thank you.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, that was my co-host, Matthew Krastel. And we now got to know a little bit more about him.